Good morning, everybody. Starting in about 5 minutes. This is Jay. Glad to have you over here. Buongiorno a tutti. Good morning, everybody. This is Jay. I'm over here with Mama Beer. So first of all, welcome to another lesson with Bookmap. First of all, read the disclaimer. Remember, these lessons are for educational purpose only. Do not be treated like an investment advice. We've been doing since years, every single Wednesday, our appointment with Bookmap. And the reason is because I believe in traders to become better every single day. I believe in the evolution of trading. I believe in traders learning an edge or new edges. And that's the reason why I always been, I would say, a big fan of pushing my system to a more systematic way rather than trade discretionary. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Attila. Good morning, everybody. Often you see, guys, that we have a lot of traders, okay, that are making money. But these traders, they are maybe very good doing money themselves. They are discretionary, and they cannot simply, replicate this for other traders because, for example, or they may scalp or they trade the tape. And they, of course, they cannot simply educate traders because it's very hard, to be maybe good, like playing basketball like LeBron James. But then when you want to, create like superstars, he may be not the best person. And often the best coaches, okay, are behind the scenes. So my point is that even if we see traders in the room or outside that, they can make a six-figure in a month or more, remember that there's also so much risk involved, bigger accounts. So don't get simply, simply like shocked by this. It's very possible. We've been sharing during the years like big numbers, but that's not the structure and the reason why we have this room. We have this room to educate traders and to help traders becoming successful. And this by teaching a correct process. What we've been doing is like reinforcement of good habits through a systematic strategy, through setups, through rules. And then, of course, when you trade, if you're not an algorithm or if you're not using algorithm or bots, you also have to put one thing in practice, which is the most difficult thing, which is why 90% of traders lose. And it's the trading under pressure. And even if you are a good trader or a bad trader, everybody has some kind of emotions, could be stress, anxiety, happiness, whatever. All these emotions build over time, okay? And if you don't control them, sooner or later, they will give you, some bad answer. Could be physically, mentally, could be like an emotional sphere, okay? So first of all, remember always to keep everything aligned in your life. And that means also wealth, mind, wealth, and also health, okay? So both. So this morning, we've been having some of the small caps that ran. For example, we have MOGO, which is connected to Bitcoin. This has been over here a good push this morning. We've been trying over here to short around 208. Where you see these aqua dots over here is the input of volume that we get in the market. And you can see that when over here we start having 830, the long play, okay, see the break of the level, hold over here. This is a long play, exactly 831. You can see also that on Bookmap over here on the side, actually below, 831, we see the high volume coming in. And look at these dots over here, okay? This is 831. The price simply holds over here support, okay? This is the support. This, we have another support around $2. So dollar number. And then over here, bars coming in. So it's about aligning things together, which is called confluence in trading. So the first thing over here is the support. Okay, so remember, we have a good support. That support for me means everything, but that support also has to be validated by some reasons. It's not because I have a support only a technical level that I will be trading it. In this case, we have a support by a technical reason, previous high. We have a dollar number, whole dollar number. We have also Bookmap over here showing a good level of liquidity at $2. And then we see bar stepping in, and you see in this case, we built, this is This here you can see now is a template, okay? So this template, as I said, will be shared with, you know, stupid small price for members. It's gonna be like very small yearly subscription. But the point is, behind this, okay, we created all an infrastructure, which is a trading system that gives you the size to trade, the risk, and everything. And in this case, we have the long over here. Okay, so this is the long over here, and up here we have the cells. As I said, this is a template, so don't trade simply because you see this template. Okay, it's not the algo that you will see behind. Around over here, 910, I said we can have a short 370, so I shorted 370 over here. We had a pullback, you can see, at 330, so good for 30 cents, risking 15, so 2R, and now it's coming back up. If it comes back up, we get out break even. What to expect today, okay? Because a lot of traders tell me, Jay, what to expect? Personally, I'm looking over here for a morning dip, okay, so 330. If my system over here will give us long plays, I will definitely buy this for sure, looking for pushing to 420, 440. Okay, you can see that over here, 405, I have one of the target of the module. Let's go to Bookmap. Major support now that we have is $3. Price right now is $3.50. It's $3. You can see this. So that we have over here is simply the JLines. Okay, so we could have a dip over here, push back up to the upside. So MOGO, of course, is going to be one of my main plays this morning. I've been sharing, team, some other plays today. So, for example, we have over here, yes, and we can see over here now. I'm gonna share another part of the template. Okay, this is the multi-confluence on yes, and I want to share with you where yes over here had the buys. Okay, so can you tell me, Paul, guys, can you tell me if when I circle over here the charts, you see it? I don't believe so, but I just want to ask. Oh, maybe yes, maybe yes. Okay, so what I see over here, this is just the JLines on an hourly chart, okay? So your gold check, 7289. And we're always looking to buy the trend. The trend over here is very easy, okay? From here, we have a short trend, okay? So in this case, over here, this is not enabled for the short side, it's only enabled for the long side. If this is aligned with the high time frame, okay, 4 hours daily weekly demand zone, which happens automatically. So let's double check. I'm not sure about if that was. So let's put this over here. Okay, and this is the template. As I said, this is not the algo. Oh yeah, you see this demand zone. This demand zone is not that I traced it. This is from over here, from the first bar, it forms the demand zone. So in this case, the demand zone came. Okay, this talks about algorithmic trading, and I'm working with a quant specialist and AI engineer. So we can see over here, this comes automatically into this dip zone. Over here, we have the 4 hours and 1 hour aligned. And that is exactly where the system over here tells us to buy. So around 4,000. From 4,000, we have all this run up. And I'm never looking to buy breakouts like in this case, but only dips. So I'm avoiding these. I want to buy dips like this. I want to buy dips like this. And this, guys, is crazy good. Works more than 80% of the time. I just don't want to say all these stats because otherwise it seems like, you know, I'm saying bullshit. And I hate instead to lies, and I hate lies myself because I'm a trader, first of all. So I want to just give you the real inside. Coming to this, why I said all this, because understanding the system, you understand how to interpret it when I screen share it. So this zone over here is actually the zone right now where if everything gets aligned, I want to start buying that dip, okay? So that dip in this case, what is? If we break down the support on 6228, right? This is going to fail. So if we break down this level, we're going to fail over here. But if this starts curling and potentially I see something like this, on an hourly, 15 minutes, 5 minutes even for today, I'm gonna trade it long until this target. Is it clear, guys? So I'm gonna screen share. I'm gonna put this futures plan yes. Why I tell you this? Because then if we trade yes, okay, you'll, no, sorry, if you trade NVIDIA, if you trade Meta, if you trade Amazon, but we don't actually look at the futures or SPY and Qs, because SPY and Qs are basically doing the same thing, right? Then we don't have an edge. So keep this, keep the VIX, okay? And then of course, we have to look at our stocks, what they're doing. Every algo that we're making, of course, is different futures than stocks. So over here, again, I repeat it. This is just like a template. It's not the algo you have over here. So don't copy when you see this. Just follow the trading setups that we're gonna give together with Bookmap. So in this case, you can see that the system doesn't buy the breakouts, okay? But even if you want to buy only the longs, you buy here, pop, here, pop, here, pop, here, pop, here, pop, here, pop, here, pop. You don't want to buy breakouts. You don't want to buy breakouts over here. So there's a potential over here in AMD, okay, that over here you have the buy. Okay, you can see the system. When I tell you 80% win rate, this doesn't repaint. This is like this, okay? This is an algorithm made. This is the only stop was over here. Okay, I believe now then I have over here the buys and sells. But this was the only stop in the last 1 year on AMD. Okay, even if you buy longs counter trend, it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. So now the point for me is that we're gonna get a dip over here, and if this dip comes back up, I'm gonna look to buy the dips. Yes, and Q have to push. So Amazon, AMD, mostly of these are being in the same exact scenario. Okay, Lago di Gara is beautiful, Thorin. We have some traders in the room from there, huh? We have some traders. Meta, the same thing, okay? So Meta over here, if today we break down and yes, it's coming down, I'm looking for intraday short. But if instead I'm looking for long plays, what I'm gonna do, Meta buy, Meta buy, Meta buy, don't buy breakouts, Meta buy dip over here, don't buy breakouts, okay? So I'm expecting maybe something like this, all right? Microsoft the same. I mean, Microsoft is very easy to trade it because actually it was only a big breakout and then dip over here, a little bit dip over here, a little bit dip over here. So this comes back up and we can push. These are all the, if you see these reds over here, okay, these are all the institutional selling up. All these are institutional selling on those pops. MSTR, don't trade it for now. MU waited. This over here waited. We have few minutes to the gate that I want to go over. Netflix too expensive, so I know that a lot of traders won't follow me, not even on options. This has been NVIDIA. So I had a first trade long over here, the second trade long over here, the third trade long over here. Over here we had it on an intraday time frame. Now if I have NVIDIA this, I'm gonna try to long. So prepare for NVIDIA the next days to buy it. Guys, is it clear? Fino, Paul, Julian, I know that I'm looking at a higher time frame, but this is reflected into the shorter time frame. Okay, so there's a reason why I'm explaining this. So when you go then back on NVIDIA today, right, and you start seeing where the system tells me to long, you have to align first of all with the higher time frame. So if the higher time frame tells you to long, you start buying over here, start buying over here. These are all longs that you buy with options. You see the system over here is telling me, Jay, potential long plays. This over here is the first long play that I have this morning. But is it possible that I'm long in the market when still I have like institutional against me? No. So I'm waiting the gate. I'm waiting 9:30. I'm waiting those levels before trading it. Okay. And we're gonna cover so many examples over here with Bookmap to read where the big sellers, so the smart money, okay, or I would say big buyers, smart money are, okay? Hope this was interesting this morning. So we have AMD, NVIDIA pushing. We're gonna go over here, reflected. So Apple, leave it for now. AMD pushing. GV8 is pushing also over here. Let's put NVIDIA. So NVIDIA over here is giving a long play. Start watching, guys, on our dip. You can see on 334, we have a dip over here, support on MOGO. Right away, going to 350. If it clears 350 with volume, this can shoot. Dobbiamo vedere tutti questi qui.
Yeah.
AMD confirmed the long, guys. AMD long, 136, risk 135.50, TP 138. Start watching Tesla on that support now. And Q, not long yet. So we are on this NVIDIA right now. Okay. And we are on AMD. So as I said, AMD, we are 136. Okay. TP 138 is over here. And over here we are 153 on NVIDIA. Okay. Guys, anybody with us? So we're looking for a momentum push. We need the Nasdaq to go up. Nasdaq is breaking out over here. So we are NVIDIA long, AMD long. Let's see small cap. ELWS if it comes back up. Areas D, nothing over here. BTC, because we're looking also at MOGO. So MOGO start watching up over here. NVIDIA is going good. Guarda quando sono attaccati alla JLines, ok? AMD è un po' lontano. AMD is a little bit far from the JLines, so we're risking that VWAP over here, that 135 and 70. NQ is a resistance institutional 2270. We have to break. Coin on watch. Coin on watch. Long coming up on coin. Start preparing. It's a dip. Coin prepare for a long. Guarda.
Yeah.
342 long coin. Long buy. TP 346. Risk 340. So let's put over here coin. I want to analyze with you. I need that you look at Tesla. MOGO is coming down. We have support. And Tesla I'm going to put over here. AMD support has to hold the VWAP over here. So this is coin, guys. You can see the buyers over here stepping in. If we clear the 344, this will run, okay? Clears 344 will run. NVIDIA now risk 153 break even. CYN pop and fail. Yes is down. BGLC. Nice from yesterday, nothing. I think they're confirmed. So NVIDIA is going good. First target hit. You can see over here, this line blue is the first target. So NVIDIA, first TP hit, 154, not selling nothing, not selling anything. TP 156. Okay, TP 156. AMD we have still in, waiting and holding. MOGO, JLines bounce. MOGO. MOGO's a long play. Yeah, let's wait confirmation. So NVIDIA good. Coin still above break even. We have 342 right now. It's 343. AMD over here 137 playing good. So we have 3 on 3 for now. 3 on 3. Okay. AMD good 136 and 30. Want to see higher? We are in from 130. We are in 136. Sorry. You see the system over here, Diablo and the Urus, I call it like that, are giving the long plays. Coin, I continue to hold it. Okay. When I put Tesla, because a lot of you are asking me about Tesla. Tesla, we had the news, we had the data. Just before we hear the open and 9 o'clock, they make it come out. I mean, they want really a dip to push, huh? They really wanted. 155 shift NVIDIA. AMD looks like, you know, doesn't have the strength over here. So we're gonna risk 135 and 50. AMD risk 135 and 50. NVIDIA now we're risking 154 trailing. CYN on watch. BMNR. Thank you, brother. It is the big push today. Sorry, the big push this week, pardon, my bad. CYN on watch. Inizio anche CYN, se c'è qualcosa per favore. Vai qui.
Yeah. Flash 1, 5.
CYN, where's along? I put for the guy CYN. Long play. I got CYN, guys. 1560. Buy. TP is going to be 18. Risk is going to be 15. Let's see if we have potential to go break the side. Okay, you see the side over here. We need to break that. abbiamo fatto solo una.
Yeah.
Okay, anybody is, sorry, anybody is looking for this market, you have to be very attentive at the tape. MOGO.
Yeah.
Break on CYN. CYN good. Put stop break even now, CYN. Do you like it? Come on. NVIDIA win. For who took the future with us in pre-market win. AMD out cut now, 30 cents loss. CYN over here, 1640. CYN, I want to see 18. Can I reach the JLines? Well, let's CYN, right?
Yep.
MOGO, guys, is very, very tough, okay? We got along over here, 350. But remember, it's high risk because it can dump, okay? TP is 380, then 4-ish. So careful on MOGO. We have a buy over here in MOGO, okay? So CYN is good over here. We are 70 cents up. CYN 70 cents, 80 cents up. NVIDIA, we took over here 2 points. Minus 30 cents on AMD. You see MOGO is still along over there, but you have to be very careful. I don't suggest to trade this for newbies. Futures are still pretty tight. So once you are in the money, like over here, sorry, on CYN, just keep it. And now put the stop break even. So you can see CYN over here. We had this, okay? So dip over here, CYN, we had the break over here, 16s, okay, with Bookmap. And look over here, this is the reason why I say MOGO, it's very tricky today. Look at that resistance that we had. Once we see this, the big selling pressure, 348, they came in. Still watching MOGO over here, still in on MOGO. Nice work, Harford on Wind. Beautiful, buddy. Came straight up and then straight down. Straight up and then straight down. So CYN is there. MOGO, we're still in. Got a little bit more over here, 325. Tell me on the 1 minute. Tesla, nothing. NVIDIA over here, we are in from 153. Coin, we took the 141.80 and, sorry, 341.80 and 342. Yes, nothing. Wait on NQ. So the major thing, if we're looking over here on Bookmap, you can see that, sorry, you can see that I'm screen sharing over here, Bookmap, okay? So the point is, if we're looking at MOGO, NQ is breaking out. So NQ over here, this is a joy for who is still like on AMD, which is still pushing, or who is still like over here in NVIDIA, which is still pushing. And for who's still with us on coin, okay, and is still pushing. So I want to share with you a few things over here when we're looking at MOGO. This morning we had a play over here long, okay, so you can see over here, these are, this is momentum, big buyers coming in, potential institutional coming in, Apple, yes, we're going to look at. And then remember, we called over here short play 370. We had a target at JLines. Once the price goes to the JLines over here, you have to be careful. Careful right now, the dump that we can see on CYN, they dump it and reclaim it. It's very, very itchy. Okay, it's very, very itchy. Over here, the system is giving possible breakdown. Remember, this is only a template, it's not the algos we're playing. So this is, you can see our risk. So, or they break down now and they go down to 240. So you can see the support over here and this, okay? Or they break this and push the upside. CYN. Out the rest break even. MOGO is dumping over here. Coin. Finally, pushing good. So coin right now, 350 target. And then 358, okay? Coin 350 TP, then 358. So we're gonna look for that, guys, for that. Remember, we have to look at Bitcoin this morning. CYN, we had the long over here, push. That over here is still a support. So we could have a potential another move, we'll see. What else is pushing up this morning? A hood. So hood over here, the system gave a long 93.50. MSTR, nothing for now. This is the NVIDIA we took over here on this push. PLTR, nothing. QBT, nothing. Tesla over here, nothing for now. In AMD, okay, the system over here gave AMD, remember, we took this long. Now, bull flag, potential over here, reversal, pushed upside. CLXT. MOGO breakdown. This is the first long we had in pre-market coming up over here. So whenever you see these, is where I'm looking to buy. Going into the 1 minute as well. But as you know, small cap are very itchy. So you have to be very, very careful getting out if things don't work, okay? Breaking down right now. So market doesn't have strength in everything over here from coin. So we put in a stop break even, right? I personally think we can have this morning and keep pushing strong. Is that the support that I like? Let's go back over here and see. Our system. So we have NVIDIA that the system is trying to long over here. We have a confirmation 9 minutes. Going out break even. You can see our order flow is good because it came to this resistance 345. So we were up over here 3 points and then came to the 42 break even. If we start fading, we're gonna go short with the market. So we have NVIDIA to keep on watch on this. NVIDIA system on the swing has 80% win rate plus. MU nothing over here waiting. MSTR waiting. Microsoft probably is going to do the same thing of NVIDIA. Comes back up mid as well. So these are gonna, these I'm looking with options, okay? 2 weeks out. This is Apple. This is the play we had yesterday. If you are in the room, we alerted this yesterday morning from 202. It'll actually play very good. Continuation today. This is exactly where, sorry, not 202, 207 over here. Yesterday where we got the morning. Remember, we got it here and we got it here. Then we got out. And then during the day, we started having like another buyers over here, but this was late. This morning is pushing. So for who kept it in swing, using a swing system, they're still in. Institutional playing over here. The model telling this is the first main target, 213. Hood, this is the long play we took the day. This morning is pushing up again. Nice fail for now, MOGO. Trendline break. This gives me a target 105 according to the model. So that's going to be good. Google could be interesting. You can see this is the zone that you want to trade. It's doing the same thing over here. So I like over here Google trade 177, calls 180. This Friday week. Okay. Yeah, coin fail, buddy. Remember what I said when we were over here 345. I said put the stop break even 342-ish. Right. So you raise your stop when you are 1 hour in the money. BTC is pulling back, just like coin. B do nothing. Baba interesting. BA nothing for now. Amazon over here is still below institutionals over here. So you can see that when you're trading something like Amazon, first of all, when this major trend line break, you want to trade these days over here. Okay, you want to trade when we're breaking out over here. This was all the fader yesterday. We had some short play over here. And right now, Amazon, I'm only looking above 221, 222-ish. This is when you want to buy AMD. This is when you want to sell AMD. Leave it over here now. This morning, we had a scratch trade over here. Not really interesting. Yes, nothing to do right now. NQ broke over here, the first one. We need to break the second one. We need to break the third one. But remember what we said this morning. We have this support over here. And the first system is giving over here along on the dip. Okay. Looking at hourly as a push. You can look at NVIDIA. You can look at NVIDIA over here for a long play next minutes. Friday, the 4th is Friday. 4th is Friday, yeah. NVIDIA, swing long coming. 154. Buy, risk 151. Gonna analyze over here how's the order flow and gonna see the major points. In intraday, nothing on ES. Bounce over here from early, but this was 9 o'clock and NQ and they want to buy it before the open. CYN is giving over here another long. So we're gonna start watching CYN. Okay, so start watching CYN with me. I want to double check it over here. So I'm receiving while I'm talking to you the alerts in my we say it's like a private software. And this is the CYN over here that we triggered this morning. Once we had this, and if today we're gonna have display, probably is gonna give me trigger again to start buying over here CYN. Okay, so you can see the buy this morning came very early down here. I think was the entry around 1350. Yeah, 1344, 1350. This bars over here at 7. Tell me coin. Okay, coin is setting up for another long. So watching coin alert, buy coming. 5, 15, 1 minute chart aligned. Wait 2 minutes. Tesla nothing. CON buy alert coming again. And you can see that this morning gave only a little trade over here for about 80 cents. MOGO, I took a stop. So when I take a stop, I tell it. In the morning over here, we had more than 100% play. A bunch over here of long algos. A bunch over here. So remember, I buy the dips, not when it's extended. I buy the dips. This takes care of the volume. I look at order flow and everything. These are all dips. And at the gate, I tried to buy it. Okay, went up over here for 20, 30 cents, and then came down and took a loss over there. But 6R in the pre-market, 1 hour loss after the gate. It's still good. We had bond this morning. So who came in the room very early, we showed up here at around $2. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, start watching, guys. What did you say? NVIDIA, CYN, coin. Market's still not attractive today. It's very sideways for now. Maybe because Friday is holiday. Probably the biggest holiday I think that you have in USA. Remember, my mom is from New York. Grandpa was born in New York. And they used to tell me that they used to have big parties, food. It's an amazing day, also together with family. What I tell you only is that, yeah, stay with the family, enjoy that day, but also take a couple of hours to study, review the order flow. This morning we had a lot of lessons over here. And I just want to cover here one thing. And this is very, very important, how to read it. So look at this point over here that we see on MOGO, okay? And I'm gonna put over here a 1 minute chart. Tell me in the meantime if you see any setup over here. Um, 10 o'clock is, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have NVIDIA. 1 second. Yes, it's curling. Okay. So just 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go over with you this point at NVIDIA calls. Okay, don't do this. So read the disclaimer. I've been having a good June. I wanted just gonna share with you over here. NVIDIA, we wanna go to options. We stay with the 3rd or the 11th. If you wanna look at the 3rd, and we're putting the target 160. So we're looking for 160 calls. Right now, the price is super cheap. It's 0.15. Okay, so there's not really much to believe over here that this will go 160 in the money. You can also look for the 11th. So we have over here the price a little bit more expensive. So there's a little bit more belief this is gonna go to 160. So there's a good opportunity. Let's just see if NVIDIA will give us what I believe. So generally what I like to do is I take a couple of options next week and a couple of options this week and buy 50% instead of the underlying stock, so that if this pushes, I start selling the stock, protect myself. I sell one option, different strikes. And then I start looking to hold the rest or increase. Okay, so so look over here again, CYN. If it breaks over here, this is gonna push back up strong. Tesla looks like a pump and dump this morning. Okay, I'm just gonna go back into the lesson of today, right? I need to cover some things. I need to explain you something, guys. So it's very important to analyze the price section that we see also in Bookmap. CYN over here is giving the long play right now. Bear.
Yeah. I know.
Is also nice daily breakout. CYN we got paid before. There's a high chance we're gonna get paid even now. Coin nothing because it's coming down. So I want to tell you over here a little story about MOGO. So when you see that the price simply bounces, start looking if there's like more interest by buyers and sellers. So you cannot buy anything, even if you have the best system in the world, even if all the algos are going good, without there being calculated or the flow, footprint, and volume, if you don't have the volume that actually interested in pushes. So what do I mean by that? I mean that every system needs a volume confirmation and participant. In this case, I'm talking about volume, but even better, I'm talking about order flow, which takes note of the participants in the market. And in this case, we can see two major things, actually more than two, but two major things I want to analyze. This is when buyers coming in, green dots. That tells me when it's steep like this, there's like a very momentum push, very fast momentum push. Price over here doesn't hit the $4, but that $4 is an area of interest. Is an area where we have actually sellers. So this level over here that you see red and a little bit yellow around is called heat map. Is where sellers, okay, in this case, are placed on the market. Seller, in which case I have to explain it good. This could be a buy, okay, a guy or a person or a woman, whatever, an institutional that bought at 315, let's say, or 280 that had like on swing, whatever. And he's placing himself at that $4 over here because he wants to sell it today. Now, there are going to be tricks. Sometimes they're going to be coming over here. So the price acts like a magnet. Price goes into that level. But then what they do, they simply cancel and they maybe place 50 cents above that. Or sometimes they do that and they're like, they want to simply push the price down. Okay, so they come over here, they come more down, they come more down. So maybe they want to collect more, let's say at $2. Okay, so they collect more, they cancel all their orders over here because these orders are not filled. This is orders that are on the market. And then, you see the squeezes. What I would like to tell you is that you have to analyze always the buyers versus the sellers. So you can see over here the two major levels. The level from 320 until 370, 380, we have buyers coming in. And then we have sellers from major over here, 330 coming all the way down to 260. So when I see this, and as I said this morning, it was on MOGO. I was not on MOGO because I was looking for, I would say, a blind trade. I was looking because MOGO for me was everything aligned. And in the moment over here, we start having buyers. Okay, it was this level over here around 320, 340. I didn't have on the 1 minute, which is where I specify my trades. I didn't have on 5 minutes. I didn't have nothing else. But I saw momentum over here increase, and I was looking on the 1 minute. And when I see the scalp pattern over here, that's where I want to long, okay? So we had 355-ish, 370 more. And then you can see that we had a peak over here, 380. We had a little bit more exhaustion. And then once we fail, we simply cut around 320 over here because you're at now the JLines. And you remember, we had that support around 320. It filled the 320 out, okay? So yeah, you have a loss, but it's worth trying because it's a dip into the JLines. Whenever I have this instead, okay, so I have Bookmap over here showing me 318, 320 at the gate, the dip. So I like to enter exactly in this dip. And this guy's is 70, 80 cents per share on a $3 stock. We're talking about really money. In pre-market, what I like to explain, this is, we had like 45 minutes yesterday with the mentoring students. One of the major plays that I like to trade pre-market, and we've been taking a lot of longs, is when the price actually pushes. We have a pullback. Price reclaims that VWAP often. And when you have volume, okay, in this case, you can see over here, this is a time to attack. So this is one of the best pre-market setups I've been finding. I've been tracking everything. I'm not a coder myself, okay, but I work with coders. I mean, coders are working for me. I'm working together with them, and they do an excellent job. And I'm learning a lot of things. So let's go back over here. So I got NVIDIA over here, calls options for the swing. We have BMNR that in this case, we can have a potential push. So BMNR, it could be another squeeze that involves everybody. So very careful over here on BMNR. BMNR can definitely push again. As you see, I'm looking over here, BMNR. I'm not going to trade BMNR personally. But it's definitely over here giving a long play. So I'm gonna share over here. I know that, sorry, sometimes things can look a little bit complicated because this is a template, right? And you'll see, wow, what is all that? There's nothing over here that you have to look at. The only thing I'm looking at is when I have the aqua, okay? The closer to the JLines, the better. So all of these, that's when I'm looking for plays. And then when you have these black arrows to the JLines, black arrows over here, okay? Those are my favorite plays. So when we go back over here, yesterday morning, I put over here, guys, really 100 shares. So I had this. This is my confirmation for long, and it came all the way up. Okay. I don't want to enter 5 minutes before the open. And sorry. Then we had a fail. We had a fail. We had a fail. So right now the market is doing the exact same thing. And I'm thinking over here with my bear, this is the pretty good long that I have. Okay. So this here over here, then enter 5 minutes before the open. Okay. You can see. So this level over here, this gave me a long play, decent win. You know, even if I put 100 shares, I still paid a lot. This paid much better. This paid very good. And now over here, I would enter probably 50, 100 shares with this risk, 47-ish. And I'm looking for this push. It looks like crazy because the market doesn't show over here volume. Okay, so I have certain parameter tell me buy this. The system over here is triggering me. Okay, so I receive an alert. This bar confirm is going to be my long. So is this bar going to be confirmed strong? I have a long play to go. But I do this always with the factor of BMNR. Okay, so BMNR on Bookmap is going to be my, let's say, where I'm gonna simply look for the buy opportunities. My confirmation. Now, what you see over here, I have over here these levels. These are not iceberg order. These are sweep. I don't want to say something wrong. I think it's the sweep. Absorption. No, sorry. Absorption indicator. Okay. Well, actually, when you have absorption indicator, you also could have a sweep because sometimes absorption indicator, I mean, you have a breakdown of a level. A sweep is a fast wash. That's a sweep. Ok? That's a sweep. Ma vedi qui?
Yeah.
Qui è andato fino a qui, poi è andato fino a qui, non è decollato.
Yeah.
Quindi devo avere, ok? Devo avere quel volume. Oh, what a beautiful chart by Carford. I want to share, guys, one thing, and this is like, you know, I think it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful how he traded. Yeah, yeah, very, very nice. Shores the top and covers, very nice. It's always the best. Ah, this is where I end. Okay. Secondo me è perché era un po' far. Vedi fa entrare col suo. Molto far. Fish. Point on watch. Point on watch again, guys. It doesn't really want to die. So start watching on coin. Inside the previous trading range. So I went really low the size over here. AMD is pushing. NV 155 and 50 we're holding. deve fare sempre long vicino. Start watching a coin. Anybody with us over here this morning on displays? Not yet on coin, okay? I'm just watching over here coin. I want to share what I'm waiting on BTC. I know it seems strange I'm talking about BTC, but it's something that I actually invest in. So I said we before, okay? I'm never buying the breakouts. I'm buying the dips, and the algos over here gave me a buy over here, 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 a buy over here. And now I would like to see this, okay? When I'm trading here, I'm aligning this to the 1 minute, sorry, to the 1 hour, 50 minutes, 5 minutes. So if it's very extended, I reduce the size position. When I'm seeing the dips over here align with also the daily, I load the position because it's also, you can see a big demand zone. Let's look at coin. So coin, guys, been stalking this now only intraday. Nice dip into demand. Very nice dip into demand. Nice dip, nice dip. So I would like over here to see this. But we have to be very careful because once we get into this area here, we add supply. Okay, so we have or this partially coming in. So if I put on coin over here, I can see this morning, you can see on Bookmap, we have 342-ish now trying to break, but we're still not ready for that. Thank you. Dip and push. Let's see. I think BMNR can push, guys. I think BMNR can push. So we'll be looking at this pretty close. So BMNR, looking at Bookmap over here, I want to filter a little bit of stuff. So we're going to put 500. Maybe filter too much. Let's put 200 over here. No, let's put over here. Not even 50. Yeah, let's put 50. We have some solid supply into the 342-ish. SMCI, we have to watch it. Okay.
Yeah.
BMNR, we're going. Come on. Anybody's with me on BMNR? Okay. We're in from here, 1013, this bar. This is our risk, 48.80. Okay. Shane, it's fine, buddy. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Sembra una bomba. Entra lì sul dip.
Yeah.
E guarda questo. L'1 e 5 minuti sono delle bombe. I'm long 309 on Jtraderco. On Tesla, bro. He's a long.
Oh.
On the Jtraderco. He's treating it just like a normal Jtraderco on the, like in the small caps. Let's see in the 5 minutes. That dip is good, huh? The dip is good, bro. Let's see in the hourly. What I think we need today, guys, looking at these charts, I'm putting over here now, 1 second. BMNR, okay. Coin is flat, totally inside the previous trading range. We have NVIDIA, maybe the only one that is moving, a little bit AMD. But I mean, what we need this morning is a trend. The market is flat. Market is flat. Okay. Market is flat. Don't really push it. If NQ start pushing over here, but otherwise the market is flat. There's nothing to be trading. The only thing that played good was NVIDIA. Coin, we were up 3 points, but actually took a break even. Win on Sin, a win pre-market on MOGO, and a stop after open MOGO. And I personally didn't take NQ. You can see over here the long on the algo, but I didn't enter. We took some good trades pre-market, bond short, and a few other things short. Well done, Theo. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. Say hi to wifey. From me, Alexander and Javier. So if I have to look at Shane, okay? Shane told me he's long. I see a beautiful dip over here. Yeah. NVIDIA would like to see 158, 160 out of for the day. Yes, N and Q are pushing. Can you look at coin, please?
Mhm.
Perché non funziona? Perché questa è la resistenza sopra. Funziona meglio questo qui, il sistema di tutto il resto. Così semplice. Top.
Yeah.
Buyers on coin stepping in. We need to break this resistance pre-market 344, 345. So, yes, guys, I'm still not in. Waiting the price on yes to be above this resistance 6620 to take the long. NQ, waiting that we are outside this resistance 2280. Check that losses that I shared this morning. CYN, for now it's a fader until we don't reclaim 1550. This is a short, no long. Above 1550, 1580, we're gonna turn it into a long. Coin, we have a major resistance over here, 344, 345 fish. Seems like curling, but the volume is minimal. I'm not longing yet. BMR, so potential squeeze coming. If we have a pattern over here of cup like this, okay, and we start holding over here the support, then over here I have a starter. I want to push over here and buy much bigger. Coin looks to break out. NVIDIA, we are long on the major play. We have a line 1, 5, 15 and 30-minute chart and 60-minute chart, okay? NVIDIA, there's a high chance, more than 80% win rate, they will pay, waiting 160 plus. Amazon will look it. Tesla over here is pushing, but actually is behaving, really behaving like a small cap, right? It's like a small cap over here. You can see the market is totally downtrending, so I wouldn't really look for any kind of big longs until we don't break over here the institutional around 330. Okay, so wait for now. All right, guys, so I think we had a good session over here on Bookmap, a lot to study, a lot to review. Hope you enjoyed. You can trade with us every single day. Often I share my screen, execution, and everything, so that you have a good feel of the process, how to think, the risk management. And this is at JTrader.co. You can follow everything in the description. We also have a free watch list in Telegram room. Okay, so every single day you want to see the watch list. There's a free Telegram room. And soon also we're going to start delivering our trading system, so our bots, algorithms. So actually you can see the alerts coming to you. You can trade it yourself. All back tested 14 years data. Reach out also for info for that. Okay, we have a pre-list and it's already like running pretty strong. Last thing, 21 to 25th of July, we have 5 days of live trading over here. Last year we had almost 140 traders between last year and the first months of this year trading with me. It's going to be 5 days of trading, mentorship session, 5 days of working out together, going eat out together, We have classes of reviewing trades, mindfulness. So it's going to be an experience, okay, of 5 days. I wish you all the best. We'll be back in the room about 11:30 New York time. And thank you and study a lot. Thank you, Bookmap, and see you soon. Bye-bye.